So we are visiting La Terrazas. There's old coffee plantations here, old slave quarters, all kinds of walks. There's one place along the river, I think it's called Baños, the baths, where they actually have pools that you can go in and swim and have lunch. It's so beautiful. We are high on the mountain. These are old remnants of the coffee plantation that was here.
Did it all by hand, so all the walls are made by hand, and it's actually the size it was when it was a coffee plantation. And they produced a lot of coffee, and then the lands were depleted, so then they could not grow coffee anymore, and all the house went to ruins because there was no comercio, nothing to sell anymore. Yeah. So he told that there's the balcones, that's where the slaves were, 16 and 17 slaves. And after they picked the coffee, they used the big mill up with a mule and somebody walking in the trench to take the skin off, the sticky skin off. Then it was put out in the secadores to dry. And then it was, so then after that they would select which were the good grains and which were not the good grains. And then afterwards, in the wooden mortar there, they would take off the hard shell to get out the coffee bean. So there's the soft shell at the beginning, and then after drying there's the hard shell. You have to take that off to get the coffee bean. And then they toasted it, and he says that they transported it already ground to Europe. Now,
I don't think so.
I'm not sure about that either, because nowadays, there's a real coffee culture in Europe. And nowadays, they want the beans to come in, and they toast them. They roast them there. Yeah.
Look at me, como la pulpa del café.
I see.
Grano.
So this is with the skin still on,
yes,
but it's
yes.
dried. This is when you take the grano, so that's when you dry it.
Y el grano con después del pilón de café.
And this is when you have taken off the outer shell, the hard shell, and then you get the real coffee beans, but they're still green. And this is tostado. Sí.
going to check out of Marina Hemingway with LaGuardia. And then we are heading to Bahia Honda for the night, about 37 miles away. Hopefully the seas have calmed down a little by now. This was our home for 10 days. And that was our friends from the Netherlands, Jackie and Roel. We went exploring inland for a few days. Change of plans. Apparently the Navy is practicing navying, and so it's very dangerous right now. You can't go within 12 miles of anywhere, so we can't leave until tomorrow, so they're letting us stay a day for free because they said it wasn't our fault, we didn't know. So, and I caught myself a nice little sinus cold, so I haven't been feeling good. But I am making breakfast. This is like a potato, but it's not a potato. I think it's called yucca or something along that line. It tastes delicious. It kind of tastes like a potato. So, anyways. And poor Eric is bored to death. He is dying to get out of here. Oh well, life is an adventure. Into Bahia Honda, our anchorage for the night. So Eric took a reading on where the first buoy is supposed to be. It's going to be 250 degrees. We took the main down. He's going to furl the jib in a little bit when we get just a smidge closer. So we go through 2 reefs, and it kind of does a jog like that, and then it gets us into the bay. And there is an island in there, so we are going to round up behind the island and drop the hook for the night. Found our buoys. One of them was missing, the first green one. But we got our green one over here, our red one over here, directing us into the channel in between the 2 reefs on each side of us. And that over there, you can't probably see it because it's right in the sun. Tomorrow we'll see it coming out of here. It's a giant shipwreck. So next we get through these the inlet here and then find our island. see a Honda. And Eric thought he'd be nice and he picked up a couple of hitchhikers. Yay! So we're just giving them a little tow so they don't have to row. And there's all the sunken ships we saw yesterday on the way in. And a whole bunch over there.